Good afternoon, Cooch Goblins. How we doing? I'm gonna try to keep this one short and sweet. And these videos in particular, I'm gonna try to have uploaded every weekday at 7:30 Eastern, just for some consistency and a little bit of discipline from King Shittard over here, and for the viewing pleasure of all of you degenerates out there. Okay, let's get into SPY real quick. So SPY closed down 0.6% on the day. Pretty much just a fucking shit show. Very turbulent. Primarily, was just going down. This is the 1 minute. Clearly, just a little bit of redemption, but then more little. Yeah, a very efficient and beautiful market on display here. No inflationary worries. On the macro side of things, on the 30-minute chart, we got rejected at least once in terms of precision on the accumulation lines. I want to say that this right here would count as 2 and maybe 3. I'm sure if it's the 15-minute, that probably captures it. Yeah, pretty much just snuffed out on the 15-minute. The opens and the close here, rejected, caught here. Yeah, it's just a fucking shit show. Yeah, I'm so tired. Let's take a look at Jimbo. A really good day for Jimbo here. Broke out of the accumulation lines, was as high as 10% today. We talked about this a lot yesterday, about how he was clustered up inside of the accumulation lines, and that when he were to break out, he would break out. Or the distribution, excuse me. So it was riding distribution all day. When he got rejected going into close, he actually picked right up off of distribution, not once but twice. So that is a great sign. Going into tomorrow, probably max pain, because nobody seems to remember that max pain is calculated continuously throughout the week. But nonetheless, I kind of feel like tomorrow might be a green Friday for Jimbo and Amy. I'm kind of feeling one of those weird days where things just skyrocket. We had one in December, one in early March, I think. And then there was one more somewhere scattered in there. I think it was either April or May. No. What the fuck am I saying? I'm so fucking stupid. Anywho, yeah, so I'm kind of, I don't know, it's just a feeling. Nothing in particular to support that. We are closing in on the distribution line on the 30-minute, but still a ways away. On the 1 hour, we still haven't even broken out of accumulation yet. So in terms of if we were to get a macro-esque move on Jimbo, whatever this line is at up here, this has a price level of approximately 106. That's where I would expect to see a breakout take place. So probably a melt up and then reaccumulate and then launch, something like that. Anyways, up 8.5% on the day. Amy up 2.5%. Lots of strength again, despite the overall market shitting itself. Amy and Jimbo have held really, really well. Amy was initially rejected off of the distribution lines. If I go to the 1 minute, pretty much just copy paste accumulation, absorbed a lot of accumulation here. Looks like a sign of strength, and then attempted to distribute but got rejected, came back down for reaccumulation. I could see the lift off going into tomorrow. Pretty good IMO. In terms of the macro, just now breaking out of accumulation. And this is the same setup that I was speaking of that happened back in late March. Yeah, and we're just now breaking out of the linear regression lines of distribution. So kind of just the most basic of basic trends for where you find distribution take place is these curved red lines. Those are now lifting up, which is a great sign. I'll go back to Jimbo to look at the daily as well. 1390 is the next big target. And then I won't say that we're doing anything in the squeeze realm of things. That sounds really fucking flamey. The squeeze realm. I need Cheeto to make a meme out of that, please. Here's your photo. I won't think that we're in distribution until we hit the fucking 18 mark. Jimbo on the daily, yeah, same thing. No real squeeze territory until 115 or 126. Distribution on the daily happens at 150 through 200. BBIG down 10% today, more accumulation. On the 30-minute, it looks like they might try to tug it down to do something like that, similar to back here. On the 5-minute / intraday, yeah, just a giant gap down in accumulation. What's amazing is that the Snippy Sniper once again called where that bottom would be at. The moment that it started to show weakness from yesterday, the accumulation lines sprung up to catch it, is a way that you can think of it, and then held this accumulation schematic all day. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a gap up sometime within the next week. I did buy lots of leaps on BBIG as well. MMAT was another one that people were asking about, up 6.5% today. Wow, that's a great setup. That's a great setup. Going back to last week, yeah, this right here, wow. What's the daily look like? Fell right below the daily accumulation, formed its spring, and I think moving forward, you'd want to see somewhere around 192 or $2. And it looks like it's getting rejected off of the daily accumulation. Distribution on the daily doesn't take place until the $2 range to the $4 range. I'm so tired of these comments, dude. Like, I can't wait for the purging of like social media. That's going to be a thing. I guarantee it. I'm a big fan of the dead internet theory, if anybody's heard of that. I'm so tired of fucking seeing bots. This is just fucking ridiculous. And it's so simple to fix. Just force people to have a phone number associated with their account to comment. ATER and AMI. Actually, I got one more to do. AUVI. Up 3% today. Just now breaking out of accumulation on the 1 day. In terms of what today was filled with, just now going into distribution. We have a short-term accumulation line that it's been riding. But that looks good. That looks good. Actually, it might be in distribution. Yeah, but like macro-wise, it looks really good. Yeah, I like it. ATER, down 3% today. On the 1 hour, is still accumulating. Yeah, it bounced off of the 1 hour rubber band moving average twice. So that's great to see. 4 times if you want to count these. But definitely still reaccumulating. In terms of what happened today, more accumulation. Maybe it's mixed with a little bit of distribution in it. These little pops I don't like to see. That kind of implies to me that someone's trying to get out. But nonetheless, still holding the accumulation ranges really well on all time frames. AMI, what the fuck is this? Whoa, what? I have no idea what this is, dog. I'm so sorry, but I have no fucking clue what I'm looking at. I don't like the gaps. If I'm not looking at the right one, let me know, but this looks like dog shit, not gonna lie. You're fully aware it says April on the thumbnail, right? Just curious. Yeah, I talked to Dana about it. We had his chronological misconceptions remedied. SNDL. Oh, my crazy Tracy, man, Lou. Still writing the daily accumulation. Kind of looks like just a bunch of distribution, though. I don't know. I can see a spring, like, way down fucking here. Until there's any, like, meaningful, whatchamacallit, legislation surrounding legalization, I don't think this is really going to do anything. And you would find the spring right before that, I would think. Up 7%, though. So I guess if you're swinging it, yeah, here's your spring on the 5 minute. Probably going to do something like this. And then moving forward, I have no clue. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of sus. There's your spring, though. It could go into distribution soon. It's been writing these lines really well. Another gem of a video. Love it. Thank you. Fuck you, Timothy. Appreciate you. Oh, BlackBerry. That's what I knew I was missing. BlackBerry up 2% today. On the 30-minute, trying to push through that distribution range. On the intraday, just more accumulation. This thing's going to be a monster, by the way. I don't know if anybody, like, knows, you know, like, but BlackBerry, like, just long-term is going to be a hell of a fucking play. Just saying. In terms of, like, Wyckoff shit, this is, like, pure accumulation. If I go to the 1 month chart, look at this. Yeah, there's your spring distribution throughout 08, but tons of accumulation. And I can see us bouncing back up to here very soon. Yeah, looking good, though. I dig it. Most of it was distribution today. Looks healthy, though. Looks healthy. On the 1 hour, yeah, that's a fucking spring. That right there. So it's in reaccumulation right now. On all of the macro timeframes, though, this thing is so compressed. that when it moves, it's going to move. We'll do Bitcoin real quick. Up 6%. That's interesting. Most of today was accumulation, going into distribution throughout the start of the day. It's trying to go into distribution, but it got rejected almost perfectly too. It's still technically in distribution on the 30-minute at least, just because it popped up through the distribution lines. Got rejected here. Looks like reaccumulation, and then I could see it running this weekend. Maybe low to mid 30s. And for shits and gigs, let's check out the VIX. I'm going to do the leveraged version just because I think that'll illustrate the trends a lot more. Dude, that's insane. Look at where it fucking rejected. Perfectly, dog. Look at that. That's insane. This was back in late January, and this was early March. Yeah, so I think the VIX has room all the way up to here. I think that's when this will be one of my like pseudo like bottom confirmed indicators. When I see UVXY, so the triple leveraged flavor of the VIX, when I see this top out and have a confirmed rejection, that's when I'll assume the market is relatively safe, or at least one of the indicators of it. Yeah, I'm going to start using this as like a pseudo indicator to see what the day is doing. I wonder what the 5-minute looks like. Oh, that's fucking gnarly. I don't know. Goes up and down. That's all I can tell you. I'm tired as fuck. Daddy's going to go rub one out and take a nap. Stay black.